Hello， 大家好，又係我哋 JC Consultancy， 咁我係 Irene 啦。今日我哋好高興邀請咗 Lottie Wright， 就係 Sedbergh School 嘅 Deputy Head。Lottie, please introduce yourself.
I will do. Thank you very much. My name is Lottie Wright. I'm the Deputy Head at Sedbergh Senior School in Cumbria in the north of England.
Thank you.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you able to tell us a little bit about the school, please?
I certainly am. So Sedbergh School is a full boarding school for children aged 13 to 19. So we begin in year 9. We're located in the north of England, in the beautiful green hills and surrounding within the Yorkshire Dales National Park. We have 550 children, boys and girls, from the age of 13 who study here full-time as full-time boarders. We are closed at the moment, sadly, like all schools in Britain, with a plan to reopen with everybody back in school, with a few measures in place, but back in and ready to go in September. We'll welcome children back into school, firstly into year 9, to begin their foundation year at school, and then to have 2 years following a GCSE syllabus, and then 2 years following an A-level syllabus for our oldest pupils, who then leave school to go on to do whatever it is they wish to do, mostly onto university, both in the UK and overseas. Our school population is predominantly British. 80% of our children are full British boarders. The remaining 20% come from overseas, from all sorts of countries, including British families living overseas as well.
OK， 咁今日介紹嘅呢間學校啦，咁就係大概有530個學生啦。咁佢哋而家暫時咧，而家係因為 COVID-19， 咁所以而家暫時佢哋係關咗門嘅。咁但係佢哋亦都係準備緊咧9月嘅時候可以開學啦。咁即係正如剛才嘅Deputy Head Mistress 所講啦，咁其實佢哋就有80% 係英國嘅即係英國 local 嘅學生，咁有20% 咧就係一啲 international student 嚟嘅。咁所以如果香港嘅家長想喺一啲即係比較多英國學生嘅學校嘅話咧，咁亦都係一個唔錯選擇。
So, for parents who doesn't know where Yorkshire is or where the school is situated, are you able to tell us in the geography where it is and how the environment is like?
Absolutely. So Sedbergh is in an area of outstanding natural beauty. It's in the north of England, in a county called Cumbria. To put that into geographical context, we're about an hour and a quarter north of Manchester, which is our major airport, and probably 2 hours south of Edinburgh and Glasgow, so just south of the Scottish border. The Yorkshire Dales is a beautiful part of the world. It's protected because of its wildlife, its green space, its trees, its lakes. So we're right in the middle between the Yorkshire Dales and the Lake District. Our school is in a small town with a small population, local population, and the school is dotted around the fields. There are sheep in the fields around the school campus. The school has woodland, a river, lots of hills, places for children to get some fresh air and be free and have a lot of space away from other people, which obviously important going forwards that we have that space here.
OK， 咁即係剛才副校長就介紹咗呢個學校嘅位置啦。咁其實就喺Yorkshire 嘅，咁距離Manchester 嘅機場咧大概90分鐘嘅車程左右啦。咁其實個學校其中一個最大特色咧就係佢係一個即係國家級公園嘅旁邊，咁所以其實佢成個環境咧都好優美，亦都係有好多唔同嘅即係綠色嘅草原啊咁樣。咁所以如果學生有時可能如果即係讀書有啲壓力啊，咁可以即係吸收下一個新鮮嘅空氣咧，亦都係 即係我諗喺香港嘅學校比較難可以會見到嘅情況咯。咁所以呢個都係即係學校其中一個吸引嘅地方。咁剛才就介紹咗即係學校住嘅 location 啦。Irene？
咁我好似佢都話有楊咩咩喺個 campus 入邊係咪？係咪叫楊咩咩啊？
係啦，即係可能有啲綿羊啊、羊咩咩咁樣，係啦。咁即係如果一啲比較喜歡大自然或者比較喜歡啲動物嘅學生嘅話，其實都係一個即係幾理想嘅環境咯。
Yeah. So, how about academic-wise? Is your school very selective? How do you support international students? And, how do people or how do the students do at GCSEs and A-Levels?
Good questions. So we select our children based on them fitting the Sedbergh ideals. So we're not academically selective in that we only want the very brightest children. We want children who are good, all-rounded citizens who will contribute to the life of school. So that means that we want to meet them, we want to talk to them, even on Skype, whatever, Zoom, so we can get to know them so that we feel they'd be a good fit at school. We do follow the GCSE syllabuses, and then for most children, A-Levels, not all, and we provide them with that level of support to help them through those qualifications if they need it. Our very brightest children will get straight A grades. Very brightest children get straight A grades at every school. That's how it works. But for us, what we can add on to the value of their education is how we measure success. Our international children, we treat very much like we treat every child, because every child is different, and being an international student is one difference, but there are many other differences as well. But for those for whom English is their second language, we do offer individual support with that going through the school at different levels. So whilst we want their English to be of a good standard at the beginning so that they can access school, if it's not amazing, that's okay. We'll help them with that to get them better and better. The younger they start, the easier that is to achieve. And that can be one-to-one support in our English department, but gradually by the end, they become so fluent, they rarely need it.
OK， 咁剛才 Irene 就問到啦，咁究竟即係學校係咪一間好即係 selective 嘅學校咧？係咪真係會只係揀啲好優秀學生咧？咁副校長個講法就唔係嘅。咁其實佢哋即係希望呢個學生係可以有一個 all-rounded 嘅一個全人嘅發展啦。咁除咗學術以外咧，可能一啲課外活動啊，或者係個性或者性格嘅培養方面咧，都係學校比較重視嘅地方嚟嘅。咁對學校嚟講咧，點為之success 咧？就係佢哋喺嗰個 value added 啊，即係可以點樣可以為學生去增值咧？可能入嚟嘅時候咧，學生未係話好出類拔萃嘅，咁但係經過學校嘅一個悉心培養之後咧，佢哋可以發展到自己嘅潛能咯。咁所以我諗對學校嚟講，即係學生嘅 potential 啦，係最緊要嘅。咁另外亦都係雖然大部分嘅學生都係即係英國嘅學生啦，咁但係佢哋對於一啲國際生 international student 咧，佢哋都有啲即係英語嘅一啲 support 嘅。咁例如剛才講到啦，個英文嗰個 department 咧就會有1對1嘅一啲嘅英語嘅 support 啦。咁對於學校或者對於學生嚟講都係一個即係好大嘅支持咯。因為可能大家入到去本身，如果能夠入到去嘅話咧，英文都OK。咁但係你始終有一個全英語嘅環境底下咧，咁有呢一個1對1嘅支持咧，咁就會即係相當好咯。
Okay, so also with the academic side, is it 2-year GCSEs or do you have 1-year GCSEs as well?
Predominantly 2 years GCSE. We like our children to have the full experience. It's not that easy to do GCSEs in 1 year, particularly to give them a full experience of the school life. So we ask that it's a 2-year course, starting in year 10 for most children. We do occasionally take children into year 11, the second year of GCSE, if they've been perhaps taught in the English system already or have started that process. But but generally speaking, they need to have begun that at the start. Our children take, on average, 10 GCSEs, and then take that on to 4 A-levels at the beginning, many of whom drop down to 3.
Okay. 剛才 Irene 就提到關於嗰個即係學校嘅課程啦，咁副校長就講到，咁其實佢哋會 provide 一個2年嘅 GCSE 嘅課程，個原因就係佢哋覺得即係純粹1年咧，可能對學生嚟講就可能會有啲太過 rush， 咁所以佢哋就希望可以有一個2年嘅 GCSE 嘅課程啦。咁然之後通常啲學生係會選讀10科左右嘅，咁讀完 GCSE 之後咧就係一個 A-level 啦。咁通常學生一開頭都會選大概4科左右啦，咁到後來可能自己興趣啊或者 whatever 其他唔同嘅原因，咁就會 drop 到去到3科左右咯。
So you mentioned not most people will be doing A-levels. If they do not do A-levels, what can they do at the school?
Yeah, good question. So A-levels obviously are the traditional British sixth form study, and most of our children do that, but they're not the only thing out there, and we also offer some more vocational courses which children can do in conjunction alongside A-levels or on their own. So at the moment we offer what in this country are called BTECs in sport and exercise science, business studies and agriculture. And from September, we'll also be doing a BTEC in creative digital media. Children can do those as well as A-levels. So you could do 2 A-levels, 1 BTEC, you could do 2 BTECs, 1 A-level, you could do any combination that just about fits. Because we want to give our children the broadest possible options for their future and to give them things that match their interests.
咁剛才提到啦，咁除咗A-level 之外咧，咁 Irene 就問到副校長，咁除咗 A-level 之外有啲咩即係選擇？咁喺一啲即係 vocational training 啦，即係可能係一啲比較稍為職業導向少少嘅，咁可能亦都會有啲BTEC 嘅課程，咁然之後可能係剛才提到一啲即係digital 嘅即係創意，即係電子創意啦，或者同一啲sports 有關嘅一啲課程嘅。咁所以而亦都可以有唔同嘅 combination 啦，你可以有2科 A-level 加科 BTEC， 或者係2科 BTEC 加科 A-level。咁 as long as 學生同學校有一個即係全面嘅溝通，咁學校知道學生點樣安排嘅話咧，咁其實嗰個組合點樣去兌換咧，其實都係冇問題嘅。
Great. And how about extracurricular activities? Can you tell me what a normal day is? So what time they start, what time they finish, and what time they have prep? Do they have extracurricular activities usually after school, or is it a set day, like for example the weekend? And obviously what extracurricular activities you also offer.
Absolutely. So the very unique thing about Sedbergh is that everybody is here all the time, and that means our school day doesn't end. It ends when you go to sleep. So because of that, we have a lot of time available to us for every child to do everything. Because in any other school that has day pupils, if at 5 o'clock half the school goes home, then you can't do choir practice, you can't do hockey practice because the children aren't there. So we have the benefit of time. Our normal school day begins at the moment, although obviously we'd have to review this with the whole school coming together every single morning for an assembly, very much an important part of our community spirit. And then every day of the week they have lessons all morning. They return home to their boarding house for lunch, and they eat in a little dining room together. It's very nice and very much part of that smaller sense of belonging and not getting lost in a big dining room. Monday, Tuesdays and Fridays, they have more lessons in the afternoon, followed by sport until tea time. Tea time again back in the house. And then every single evening, they have 2 hours of prep time, the whole school quiet, uninterrupted. Wednesday, we only have morning lessons and the afternoons devoted to sport and extracurricular activities, especially fixtures against other schools. And Thursdays is a day where children do anything that isn't sport. A lot of that is voluntary service. A lot of that is outdoor pursuits, because we are in this environment where they can go rock climbing and sailing and mountain biking and whatever they want to do. So that's the weekday. In terms of Monday to Friday week, in terms of extracurricular activities, we play every sport imaginable, pretty much, and our children get a choice in that. We're certainly very well known for our sporting success in many sports, sometimes traditionally British sports, rugby, hockey, netball, fell running, which is quite unique to here. But we play every other sport as well, certainly more familiar things. And then on top of that, we have a very busy program of music, drama, and various arts projects, dance, which are all very popular. And we ask our children to take part in lots of things. They can't opt out. They can choose what they want to do, but they must do things every day. That's the week. The weekends are very busy. On a Saturday, they go to school in the morning, and then in the afternoon, every child either plays a sports match, or they play a house competition, or any activity they choose. Saturday evenings, we have a full social program where every child has something available to them, either in school or perhaps going to the cinema or doing something. And then Sunday mornings, we have a chapel service in our school chapel. And then Sunday afternoons, finally, they have some time off to be teenagers, hang out with their friends, relax, catch up on work. Things do happen on Sundays. There's still play rehearsals, music practice, house events, but we also know that keeping them busy for 6.5 days, they deserve a bit of time just to relax. Sorry, that was a lot to translate.
That's a lot to translate. Luckily, I marked some of them down, but I'm not sure if I can 100% translate. Sorry. 咁剛才 Irene 就問到關於課外活動啦，咁其實咧，即係簡單嚟講，一言以蔽之咧，就係豐富多元啦，同埋學生咧係會好忙嘅。OK， 咁其實由 weekday 由星期一到星期五啦，咁每一日喺即係上完堂之後，咁佢哋都有即係會有啲即係會當然會有 lunch 啊，或者係啲即係唔同一啲好 regular 嘅一啲活動啦。咁但係落咗堂之後咧，即係基本上每一日咧都有唔同嘅安排嘅。咁例如星期四啦，以星期四為例啦，我最印象深刻就係星期四，就係你要做啲唔係 sports 嘅一啲嘅活動嘅，即係例如係啦例如一啲drama 啊，或者係whatever 其他唔同類型嘅活動啦。咁即係當然平時咧都會有唔同嘅一啲嘅安排嘅。咁例如去到 weekend 咧，咁朝頭早學生星期六朝頭早咧都係要返學，咁但係落咗堂之後咧，咁就可以玩下啲唔同嘅house 之間嘅一啲 competition 啊，諸如此類咁樣咯。咁基本上如果運動嚟到講咧，諗得出嘅運動咧，其實都會有嘅。咁比較出名可能就 rugby 或者 hockey 啊，諸如此類啦，一啲即係相當英國傳統嘅運動啦。咁去到星期日晏晝咧，學生先會有一啲即係自己即係私人嘅時間可能去同朋友玩啊，或者自己留喺個dorm 嗰度去自己休息啊，諸如此類咁樣。咁所以其實每一日嘅生活咧，都可以話係好充實，同埋係相當之咁 pack 嘅。係啦。
Sounds like a very, very packed week.
It is, yeah. and it's lovely because busy teenagers are successful teenagers. They still have to be independent and manage their own time. They have to make decisions, but there's no shortage of things. And I think that's the big difference between children who go to schools where there is boarding, but there's still day pupils, and that makes a big difference that everybody's here.
Yeah.
What is the percentage of day and boarding?
At the moment, we have something like 7 day pupils and 550 odd boarders. So those day pupils either live in the village or are staff children. You wouldn't know we had them. They are with us all the time.
So most students are boarders, right?
98% of them, yeah.
OK， 咁剛才 Irene 就問到有幾多個學生係一啲走讀嘅學生啦，即係可能即係上完堂之後每一日都會翻屋企。咁其實為數真係唔多嘅，基本上98%、98%、99% 都係一啲即係寄宿嘅學生嚟㗎啦。咁不如我哋而家睇下學校條片先，會唔會等啲學生可以，等啲家長可以感受下嗰個即係個學校嗰個環境係點。As we talk about many things about the school, I know that you have a very brilliant video on the school. So let's let the parents or let the families or let the students have a taste on how busy the school look like. Okay?
Yep.
Wait.
Really well done today. Let's start to pack away. See you next time. Okay, now Katie, this piece of work that you've done here is really impressive. So keep it up. Well done.
Thank you.
The spirit of always getting better. The spirit of passion and creativity. The spirit of achievement when it matters. This is the spirit of Sedbergh.
Okay.
Thank you.
What a wonderful video.
It's absolutely lovely, and it does capture school. Our school symbol is the wolf, which is what we wear. But actually the wolf is a very good symbol for school, because wolves care about each other. They work in big families. They're a pack deliberately. They're tight. They're united, and they are very purposeful. Hopefully not wild, savage killers, but very. They have a purpose, and they're very well respected because of their values. So conveniently that works for us. But I think the important bit of that video as well comes at the end, when you could see where we're situated in the landscape and the children running down the hills, which they do because they're children.
Yes. So I think last time I visited the school, I saw lots of people doing cross country.
Yeah.
So is this compulsory? Because I think the feedback from my students is the school's quite a sporty school.
It is well known for its sport, and part of having all this time is that we do ask children do sport every day almost, and that's because it's good for you. We embody a healthy lifestyle. Now, some children absolutely love sport. It's the be all and end all. They're very competitive. They're very into it, and that's great. But if you're not, that's also fine, because you can just pick the things that you enjoy doing, not in a big competitive way, but perhaps one day you might swim, the next day you might play badminton, you might do dance, just things that are good for your body and your mind, and good for teamwork, for socialization, all those things, rather than it being a very fiercely competitive place. In terms of compulsory running, the school has got a very strong tradition of running, and there are very few occasions when there's compulsory running, once or twice a year, but we find that our children absolutely love it. And once you get into it, it's very infectious, and they catch that famously called the running bug, and they like going out with each other and exploring the hills. Not everybody, but many children, even if they say they don't like it, by the time they've done it a few times, think, actually, this is quite good fun. In the mud, climbing over the streams, being children.
咁啊，剛才 Irene 就問到即係關於嗰啲 sport 嗰啲嘢啦。咁即係呢間學校咧，佢其實嗰個即係剛才副校長亦都解釋咗啦。咁其實佢哋喺 sport 方面都好出名嘅。咁但係除咗令到啲學生可以即係 physically 更加即係好之外咧，咁其實佢哋重視嘅地方係在於嗰個 socialization 嘅個過程，同埋嗰個學生之間可以有一個 team spirit 嗰個過程，就係令到大家喺做運動嘅過程中，可以同其他人去建立一個即係團隊嘅精神啦，同埋佢哋學識點樣同人相處啊，甚至係佢哋面對失敗嘅時候，佢哋會點樣去克服呢一個嘅負面嘅情緒啊，諸如此類咯。咁所以呢個亦都係相當符合翻即係副校長剛才提到嗰個全人教育嗰樣嘢，就係學生除咗喺學術以外咧，佢哋都要有好多唔同嘅嘢係需要去兼顧，而 sport 就係一個其中好唔同嘅一個工具或者一個途徑，令到佢哋可以建立到呢一啲即係soft skills 啊，或者一啲嘅係啦嘅一啲嘅諗法咁樣咯。咁剛才都提到即係 cross country 係咪嗰個係啦，即係嗰個活動啦。咁就話即係一年就大概1到2次嘅。咁可能啲學生一開頭咧都會好抗拒，但係佢哋玩完之後咧，佢會發覺自己好 enjoy 喺成個過程入面咯，係啦，咁所以即係有好多嘢真係可能要試咗，咁佢哋先會發覺啊呢樣嘢其實原來真係幾好玩喎咁樣，係啦，就係咁咯。Okay.
Good. So earlier you mentioned about is it fell running?
Yeah.
So, what is that?
It's the same as cross-country running, but in Northern English, a fell means a hill. So there's not much around here that's flat to run on, so you have to run a little bit in the hills. So it's, yes, fell running is its northern title.
Oh, okay.
即係
都係跑山係咪啊？我係咪咁理解？
都係 cross country， 但係跑山咯。
係咯。
咁佢英國北邊係 cross country 係叫 fell running， 因為佢係跑山。
OK， 都聽落去都幾 tough。
Yeah, sounds tough.
That's tough. Well, it is tough, but there's actually cross-country running can be quite boring in most schools because you run around fields and round a rugby pitch and whatever. Here, actually, you're in nature. It is a little bit tougher because of the hills, but you're running alongside rivers, in the woods, all sorts of beautiful things to see.
Yes, definitely. Okay, so I guess we've got a few questions from some parents. Okay, so it says, I've heard your school's equestrian training. Could you talk a little bit about how it runs? Does your school have any stables on campus?
We don't have stables right here on campus. We do at our prep school, so our younger children can have access to horses on site. Our senior school children can choose equestrian, horse riding, that's the word. Our senior school pupils can choose to horse ride as an activity, and we use some stables 7 or 8 miles away where they can ride there. Children do compete for our equestrian team, but largely more as an individual, riding their own horses under the school's banner. But if children are just into horse riding and they want to do it as an activity, that's absolutely fine. Different forms of it as well, wild hacking, as well as usual cross-country riding and dressage and all of that, which we can do here at the stables.
So does that apply for the senior school and the junior school?
Yes. So the senior school have access to facilities off-site, but 7 or 8 miles away. The junior school, in some ways, is so much better. So aged under 13, they have stables on-site with some little courses for little people.
Do they have to pay extra for this?
They do, yes. We treat it a bit like a music lesson. It's a one-to-one lesson with the horse riding instructor there.
係啦，咁即係副校長剛才就係即係因為有即係家長問到啦，咁就係關於嗰個騎馬或者係一個即係馬術嘅一個項目咁樣啦。咁學校係有嘅，係嘛 ，Irene？ 如果冇理解錯嘅話，係啦，咁就係啦有嘅。咁亦都係即係學生係可以參與嘅。雖然我啱啱睇緊啲問題，需唔需要俾錢啊啲學生？
要啊，佢係當係好似一個 music lesson 係1對1嘅，所以係 extra 要俾錢。
係啦，咁所以我諗即係香港嘅家長可能都會對呢個即係比較有興趣啦。咁所以都可以去個網站度再睇多少少，係啦，即係關於馬術嗰度咯。咁但係即係正如剛才所講，係呢個係一個 extra， 因為通常學校如果牽涉到呢一類馬術，咁其實個開支會比較即係多少少啦。咁所以即係亦都要請翻嚟嘅人嗰個即係都要相當 professional。咁所以即係通常學校都會收多少少 extra 嘅。咁但係how about the other sports? How about the other extracurricular activities? Do they need to pay extra?
No, those things are included because they're here on site, taught by our regular teachers. There'd just be a very small number of things that would be an extra.
No problem. 係啦，
咁即係 extras.
What
was that? Sorry.
Oh, Chris, you go ahead first.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. I say that no Chinese 即係剛才提到啦，咁即係其實大部分嘅嘢咧都係唔需要俾額外嘅錢嘅，即係俾咗學費同埋俾咗即係寄宿費之後，因為好多都係啲本身已經喺學校入面嘅一啲嘅老師會教埋啦。咁但係淨係會有幾個即係額外某啲好少數嘅項目係需要再即係 extra 去俾錢嘅。
Yeah. So are you able to tell us like what extracurricular is an extra? So we mentioned one-to-one music lessons are extra, horse riding's extra. Are there any other type of extracurricular activities that's usually an additional cost to the parents?
That's a good question. The only other one I can think of, very similar to music, are individual lambda lessons. So we teach drama as part of our normal curriculum. We do lots of productions and plays. That's all open to everybody. But if you choose to have lambda lessons, so speech and performing arts, which can be examined like music instruments, that would be an extra. I can't think of any others off the top of my head, so the answer should be no.
OK， 咁其實係啦，咁其實大部分即係剛才所講啦，咁就係有少數。剛才佢係講緊1對1嗰個，雖然我唔係好聽得清楚 Irene， 佢係1對1嘅一個 performing arts 嘅一個。係
lambda，佢多數係 drama 啦，咁 lambda 就佢有 performing， 即係有 drama 啦，有嗰啲叫。What do they call it? Speech and drama, isn't it?
Yes, speech and
drama, performing arts. So it's very, very good for like public speaking and performing.
Confidence.
Yeah, confidence. So this is also an extra, very similar to music, but it's on the drama and speech and performing side.
I've also remembered a couple of others as well, sorry. Anything that we do sort of slightly differently off-site, so things such as golf, which is available, and we also we offer tennis as a sport, but some of our children have individual tennis lessons as well, one-to-one tuition for our very best players. I should have included those, sorry.
Of course. 係啦，咁剛才提到即係高爾夫球啦，或者 tennis 啦，咁 tennis 會即係當然會有啲即係一 group 嘅課程，但係亦都有啲 one-to-one individual。咁但係即係正如剛才副校長提到，呢啲係俾啲最頂尖嘅一啲tennis player 嘅，係啦，咁所以就 咁呢一類都係要即係額外再收少少錢咁樣啦，係啦咁we talk about the performing arts, so the students will have the chance to on show in public.
Very much so. So different levels of drama depending on their interest. Every year the school stages 2 major productions. One is available for the whole school to audition for, and that is held at a professional theatre out of school, so open to the public, a much bigger performance space in Kendal, our nearest town. And that alternates between being a normal drama production and a musical every year. Then on top of that, there is a production available just for our youngest pupils, year 9 and 10, that we hold here on site in the summer. And then in addition to that, there's various house productions, house competitions, smaller events, and we offer drama as a GCSE and an A-level.
係啦，咁剛才提到咁一年大概會有1到2次嘅 major production 啦，即係啲大型嘅公演啦，係啦，咁學生亦都會喺 GCSE 或者 A-level 亦都有好多唔同嘅選擇嘅，即係關於呢個即係表演藝術嘅呢一方面啦。咁所以其實學校都會提供咗好多唔同嘅選擇俾啲學生。咁正如剛才 Irene 亦都講到，咁其實呢個對於學生去訓練佢哋一個公開演說嘅技能咧，都係一個好好嘅一個機會嚟嘅，咁樣咯。Okay, so should we move on to the next question, Irene?
Yes.
So,
okay, so are there... Yep, go ahead.
Yeah, any famous alumni? The question is the school has any famous alumni?
That's a good question. Well, we've been going for 500 years, so we have a lot of alumni. Famous ones, quite a number in music and the arts that are sort of reasonably well known on British in the British arts world. Several rugby players, Will Carling, Will Greenwood, and then historically a lot of fairly well-known military connections, many of whom did some extraordinary things in various wars. But actually our children go on to do all sorts of things. So many will be famous in their areas of whatever it is that they're choosing to do.
Yeah. 咁剛才亦都有家長問到會唔會有啲好傑出嘅校友？咁副校長提到咁，其實間學校已經講緊有500年嘅歷史，咁所以一定會有啲出名嘅校友啦。咁即係例如佢剛才提到幾個名，我唔記得咗。咁但係喺音樂啦，同埋喺藝術方面咧，咁其實嗰個即係造詣咧都係好深嘅。係啦，咁如果 Irene 之後記得嘅話，我哋就會喺個 comment 度留翻俾大家啦，係啦。咁但係我相信，即係因為學校喺呢一方面都係呢兩方面都係比較突出，咁所以即係係咯，咁alumni 即係 famous alumni 方面係完全唔成問題嘅，係啦。咁okay, one of the parents asked, can students wear the mask in September?
Yeah, good question. So we're working at the moment on our return to school protocol, because we will be returning to school in a different circumstances to the one which we left in March. So we will have a very comprehensive document which we will publish in about a week's time that will talk about all the extra safety measures we have in place, many of which we can do very easily. So partly our space and our fresh air means that social distancing is quite simple because of the way our campus is laid out, because we're not in an urban environment. We naturally do some things very well. In addition, we'll be working hard on more thorough cleaning of everything more often. And we're waiting obviously for government guidance on the requirement to wear masks. At the moment, they've said it's not required, but we are certainly looking at it as an option, and whether our children wish to do that. But then as well, we have small class sizes anyway. So at the moment, that's what the government have asked us to do, to limit class sizes. That's easy because we do already. But we will also be changing some of the things we do, particularly around meal times initially, just to make sure we're not breaking any of those boundaries. And our campus is, as I say, very spread out and involves being in the outside. As well as that, we have 24-hour medical assistance here. So we have 24-hour nursing care and daily doctor access. So if there were, we'd be able to monitor our children's health very, very vigilantly. We can isolate very easily, and hopefully we'd be able to respond accordingly. We're still waiting for government guidance on testing, on those sorts of things, but we'll do above and beyond what we're asked to do to make sure our children are safe. And in addition, we will be opening our school up in one capacity or another early, so that should the government guidance say that we need 14 days quarantine before anyone can go anywhere, that will be available here in school, so children can come back early, complete their quarantine time before school starts.
Okay, got it. 咁剛才我哋就即係有家長問到就係關於嗰個口罩嗰個情況啦。咁即係副校長嘅講法咧係得嘅，冇問題嘅。咁同埋佢哋其實都係諗緊好多唔同嘅方法咧，準備喺9月嘅時候咧係可以成功開到學啦，包括即係 keep 住嗰個 social distancing 啦。咁其實佢哋都有相當有信心啊，因為本身佢哋個校舍都好大啦，同埋一個好近郊區嘅一個地方。咁同埋佢哋即係關於嗰個 class size 嗰度咧，亦都係完全冇問題，因為佢哋即係嗰啲課室亦都係好足夠。咁可能會改變嘅地方就喺食飯嘅時間啦。咁佢哋會喺食飯嘅時間度有啲嘅調動，去確保能夠符合到政府嘅一個要求嘅。咁副校長剛才亦都好強調，咁其實佢哋會有一個 medical team 係啦，咁會即係隨時會睇住啲學生佢哋嘅情況究竟係點樣。咁所以其實學校都係盡佢哋所能啦，做好多唔同嘅嘢啦，去確保9月能夠成功開學之餘，學生同埋家長都能夠返學咧，係即係家長俾學生返學，而學生自己返學咧，亦都係可以安心同埋放心嘅。Okay.
Okay, how many students are there in like a room? So do you have dormitory style living areas, or is it twin room, or how do you work?
Yeah, we have everything. So normally children start in year 9 in rooms of 3, and then they tend to shrink as they get older, usually into rooms of 2, and then in their definitely in sixth form, but usually sixth form and year 11, they're in single rooms. Obviously, going into the new year, we will be trying to space our children out as much as we can, giving as many of them single rooms as possible, and perhaps where there were 3 in a room, we now might just put 2 in a room and provide a bit more space. But we still, we don't want to lose that sense of community and the really important parts of being in a British school by locking them into single rooms and never seeing each other. It's finding that balance between keeping them safe and letting them grow up as children with friends.
係啦，咁剛才提到咁即係可能年紀比較細啲，可能就3到4個一間房啦，跟住去到之後咧就2個一間房。咁如果去到sixth form嘅話咧，咁就係1個一間房，咁令到佢哋可以即係專心去學習啦，專注自己嘅學術。但係如果即係個9月個情況，即係嗰個 COVID-19 的話咧，咁其實佢會盡量安排啲學生係可以喺 single room， 咁但係同一時間都會 balance 緊即係嗰個大家共同學習或者共同生活嗰樣嘢啦，同埋喺學生嘅安全之間咧，兩者取得一個平衡嘅。咁呢個就係學校即係近排佢最主要嘅考慮咯。So we have a question about the room. So one of the parents asked the question from his son, her son. He sometimes sleepwalking. Should be stays in an individual room rather than a share room. Is that the case?
A bit like any problem of any kind. We will do our best to accommodate that. As long as we thought they were safe and we could manage that, then I'm sure boarding houses would be flexible to accommodate things. And if somebody perhaps needs to have a room near to the matron or the housemaster because of that, or have a system in place so that people know that's what's happening, then I'm sure we could think of something. Sometimes having a roommate is better for their own safety.
OK， 咁係啦，剛才即係家長就問到啊，即係如果個仔有啲夢遊咁嘅情況嘅話，咁係咪喺 individual 嘅房會比較好啲咧？咁副校長嘅回答就係佢哋會即係盡一切嘅所能去安排一個最好嘅房間，或者最好嘅安排俾唔同嘅學生嘅。咁所以如果喺呢個情況底下啊，即係佢哋覺得個小朋友應該喺一個single room 嘅話，咁絕對係冇問題啦，可以安排到佢哋 single room 啦。係啦，咁如果甚至安排要近啲嗰個社監嘅房間的話，令到佢可以隨時隨地可以揾到社監嘅話咧，學校都可以作出一個相應嘅安排嘅。咁所以呢個唔係一個問題咯。
Good. So I think the same parent asks, can you please talk about the special learning support? My son is weak in attention and easy to forget things that may affect his learning. So I guess aside from that, maybe you could follow it up with your SEN support and yeah, that kind of support that you can offer students.
So we do have a learning support department here dedicated to children with additional needs, or just any child who at times needs support with their learning. We would probably need to see and assess the level of need. We can provide many things, including some degree of in-class support. Perhaps that child doesn't take the full range of subjects and has some one-to-one lessons with our specialist learning support teachers. And perhaps what we need to do, we treat every child, we always do like an individual, to see what it is that we can help with. Because sometimes, especially with children, international children, people see the problem with learning as being a language thing, and it's not always. Learning difficulties happen alongside language needs as well. And we can accommodate many additional needs: dyslexic children, dysgraphic, dyspraxic children, providing they can access the independent nature of school life. But yes, absolutely, we'll talk to anybody and see if it's something we can accommodate within our school curriculum.
剛才有家長問到就係關於嗰個special learning support 啦，咁副校長就講到，咁其實佢哋會有成條 team 去 support 呢樣嘢嘅，即係包括係 special education leader 啊，或者係呢一類special learning support 之類，即係佢哋都會有一隊人專業嘅人咧去幫手去處理嘅。咁當然佢哋會首先去同個即係學生見下面啦，去 assess 佢即係究竟佢究竟係去到邊一個 level， 即係佢嘅需要係去到邊一個 level 啦。咁如果真係好有需要嘅話，咁就可以安排一個1對1嘅一個老師去專門去幫佢都得嘅。咁所以其實即係如果家長有呢一方面嘅擔心咧，其實亦都係唔需要擔心。我諗最緊要係就係同學校嗰邊溝通咗先，咁然之後睇下學校可以點樣去安排。因為我諗即係 boarding school 個即係個資源都係比較充足啲啦。咁所以即係如果學生有啲特殊一啲需要或者特殊一啲安排嘅話咧，佢哋都能夠係支援得到嘅。有冇補充 Irene?
No. Good. Okay. So one of the questions that we got as well is Chinese speaking ratio. Chinese speaking students ratio. So how many students out of the 20% international students that you have are currently Chinese or from Hong Kong or speaks Chinese or Cantonese or the various Chinese languages?
Yeah, less than half of those will be Chinese speaking. Our international population is very diverse, and they come to us from all parts of Asia and all parts of Europe predominantly. So whilst there would be some familiar sounds around them, so that it is exhausting speaking in a second language all the time. So it's nice to have a friend and someone they can talk to. The operational language in every house, day in, day out, is English. They would be absolutely immersed in it. but still with that opportunity to offload if they need to, perhaps with 1 or 2 other children in their house, but that would be it.
OK， 剛才就有家長問到就係關於嗰個即係講中文嘅學生嘅比例啦，因為我哋一開頭講到咧，80%嘅學生咧就係英國 local 學生啦，咁有2成係 international student。咁喺呢2成 international student 入面咧，副校長講到係少於1半係講中文嘅，因為其實好多唔同學生都係亞洲唔同嘅地方嚟啦，或者係其實最主要係歐洲嗰邊嘅學生比較多啲，係啦，咁所以即係家長都唔需要太擔心啊，呢間學校會唔會有太多嘅中國同學仔，咁令到佢哋會太沉醉於即係中文嘅環境咧咁樣。咁當然即係副校長都提到啊，咁有時有啲即係自己比較熟悉嘅 language 喺自己身邊係會即係會有時都會好啲嘅，咁但係大家都唔使太擔心嗰個比例上會好嚴重咯。係啦。
So final 2 questions. Maybe you can talk to us about the admissions process and how you select the students and what is, what type of students are you looking for?
Yeah. Okay, so the admissions process at the moment is obviously quite different because we are not here and we can't invite children to school. So at the moment we ask that all children get in touch with our registrar, parents get in touch with our registrar to discuss individuals, point of entry, their age, their requirements. We want to have a conversation, obviously by you, where we would ask them to remotely sit an English placement test so we can see that the level and abilities. We would also like to meet the child, so a Zoom call or a Skype call, so that we can get to know them. Your second question, what do we select on? We want children who we know will throw themselves into life here, who will make the most of all the opportunities, who will try. We don't ask that they are naturally a genius, but that they will really work hard, they'll give their best, and that they will do more than just go to class. They will take part in the sports, the extracurricular life, and provide a bit of diversity to our campus so that they'll be an important person to all of our children. That's a lot to ask of a 12, 13-year-old, but we take that into consideration. We can try and work out what sort of things that they will be able to do should they join us. So we ask you to get in touch and we'll discuss every child is different, individual entry points, and the right curriculum for them depending on their age and stage of learning so far.
Thank you. 咁剛才 Irene 就問到即係關於個入學嘅程序啦，咁即係副校長講到就係咁首先即係最主要其實係同嗰個即係雖然而家因為個 COVID-19 嘅情況唔能夠邀請佢哋去到學校去參觀咗先，咁但係即係註冊官都會好即係都會願意同佢哋去溝通啦。咁可能首先要做嗰個遙距嘅一個英文嘅一個測試啦，係啦，咁睇下即係學生嗰個英文嘅水平係咪能夠達標啦，係啦。另外就係之後可能會用Zoom 或者 Skype 去做一個 video call 係啦，咁去進行一個面試咁樣嘅，係啦，咁 Irene 亦都問到咁究竟其實個收生標準究竟係點咧？即係或者其實學校係look for 邊一類型嘅學生咧？咁即係副校長嘅講法就係佢哋願意去即係投放自己嘅時間、生活或者精力喺呢一即係英國嘅呢個 boarding school 嘅，最緊要咧就係佢哋願意去嘗試啦，係啦，去 try 係啦，咁同埋最緊要佢哋 work hard 係一個勤力嘅一個學生啦，咁佢哋最緊係願意努力去嘗試唔同嘅嘢，咁唔好太過即係凡事都抗拒或者去到陌生嘅環境係完全適應唔到，諸如此類咁，咁呢個就係學校去 look for 嘅一啲嘅特質咯。So apart from the English test, that's the only test, or is there anything else?
We'd ask them probably to sit a maths and an English exam as well, just more for placing them into the right classes. Something else we'd also suggest, we normally, I'm sure you know, run a very busy summer school. Obviously we can't do that right now, but we are offering an online alternative. So a good way to transition into school this school or any school is we now do an English, predominantly English, but obviously with lots of other things thrown in there, online version of that, which we'll be offering this summer for, well, minimum of 1 week up to 4 weeks, which could be a good way for them to introduce themselves to the Sedbergh way of life and as much of it as they can remotely.
係啦，咁副校長提到就係即係其實學校係會有一個 summer course 啊，咁當然因為而家呢個情況底下，未必能夠進行到，咁但係佢哋會轉成一個 online 嘅 version 啦，大概1到4個星期，咁等學生可以喺從中就 have a taste， 咁睇下自己適唔適合喺呢一邊嘅一個生活嘅一個模式咁樣咯。
Yep. Thank you very much. So, final question. This is $1 million question. Do you think the schools are going to open by September?
The $1 million question. I'm confident they will, because as a nation, they've asked us to, our schools, particularly primary schools, to begin the transition back to school from June. So in 3 weeks' time, we will have our youngest children back in school. And they want those numbers to increase and increase and increase. We can't keep being closed forever, economically, educationally, and all the measures point to us having a full open school in September with safety measures in place. If we can't achieve that because we have another peak in the virus or anything like that, we will do what we're doing now, which is delivering a full educational experience online. For the period of time we need to before we can welcome our children here. But I desperately hope, but I would imagine September is certainly where we're aiming for as a country.
OK， 咁剛才 Irene 亦都問到一個 critical 嘅問題啦，就9月能唔能夠開學咧？咁副校長嘅講法就係咁，根據即係政府咁，其實嚟緊Year 1、Year 6或者係啦，即係會陸續開始有人可以返學，係啦，咁之後會慢慢再多啲。咁但係個問題學校都好想咁做嘅，因為無論喺教育上或者係即係經濟上唔同嘅理由都好啦。咁其實即係9月開學都係一個目標。咁但係如果嗰個疫情係有第2波的話咧，咁學校會繼續沿用翻而家有嘅模式，就係用一個 online 嘅方法。去令到大家可以繼續接受一個 full education 係啦，咁但係當然9月開學亦都係一個即係我諗係相信係整個英國嘅一個目標啦。咁至於即係如何可以 step by step 去做到呢樣嘢，咁就真係好睇即係大家會唔會可以遵守到一啲即係政府嘅指引啊、規則啊諸如此類嘅咯，係啦。咁但係有信心嘅。
Great. Well,
No problem.
thank you
for
very
having me.
much. Thank you very much for being such an informative session. You've answered a lot of our questions on how the school is ran, the school values and ethos and extracurricular. It was very, very useful. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you very much for having me. Okay, speak soon.
Thank you.
Okay,
Bye.
thank you. Bye.
Bye.